Hey everyone, how's it going? Hurst Quayzar here with another movie car video for you. We are in my garage, Quayzar's Customs, and we're playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Well, as you can tell by the thumbnail, this is going to be a Lamborghini Miura. I believe that's how it's pronounced, Miura. So, the movie, The Italian Job, the original Italian Job, I think it was a movie back in 1969, and it was remade. In the 2000s. I don't remember what year it was remade, but it was remade using, Mini Coopers. Like the Mini Cooper had made a big comeback, and when they remade the Italian Job, they took the new Mini Coopers and used those in that movie as well. So pretty awesome. But this is a little unique. I went into this Miura just probably due to the fact that one, Eddie Van Halen did own one of these Miuras, right? I believe it was, I don't remember what color it was, but it had some really thick meats in the back of it, right? So, and I thought maybe this would be a good segue from the Eddie Van Halen truck that we did not last week, but the week before, into this one right here. Now, as many of you may be seeing here, there's like, wait a minute, there's one engine, two engine, one engine, two engine. Yes, there's two engines in here. However, only one of them is actually operable from what I understand. So this is a Gollywog mod. So we are going to get right into it. What I've started to do, this engine here has to be built inside the car. The engine that has the Go Fast, the engine that really matters is this one over here on the stand, and I've been trying to figure out how to piece this all together. Just due to the fact that you have to go up and down on this thing to get things to go. So we'll just keep going on this. That has to be from the bottom of the car. Okay, alternator. All right, we'll get that in there. So how's everybody doing? I hope this video is finding you guys happy and healthy. Man, it has been quite crazy around here past couple of days. Just a whole lot of things going on. My poor puppy dog's been sick, so she's been I've been irritable with her, but I mean she's sick, she can't help it. So I was being a bad doggy daddy. So, oh wait a minute, that's not the one I want. I want the custom ones. Yeah. Now you're going to ask me, if this is a dummy engine, right? Why am I putting all the performance parts in it? Well, one, I want it to look consistent. I want it to look consistent with this one that's going to be over here, which is going to be that one over there on the stand. So for me to have it consistent, they have to look identical. So I'm going to have to build both these. I'm building both from identical, even though some of these parts you could be like, you could have cheaped out with the pistons. But what I'm hoping for is that I could get a better value out of this with the performance parts in the dummy engine. Is what I'm hoping for. So we'll find out. We'll find out when we put this thing all together, because this is going to be a massive undertaking right here, trying to build two engines for this car. This is much like the twin. What is that car called? A twin mill. I think Gollywog may have done that one too. I'm not sure. The twin mill, if you look that one up, it has two engines in it, and only one of them actually serves the purpose in the car. So yeah, in some aspects, I'm really wasting some money here. But hey, I want it to look consistent. I want both these engines to look similar. So that's the way I'm going to go with it. Besides, I got plenty of cash, right? We got plenty of cash. We can blow it. It's all good. So some of you may be asking, wait a minute, Hurst. I don't remember this movie. I don't remember this car in the movie. Oh, it was in the movie. The first 4 minutes of the movie. And that was it. I mean, this poor car, and that's what's so funny about it all. it may have been the first 4 minutes, but still a lot of people. It has a lot of. It has a lot of people think about this car. I mean, seriously. I'm actually really surprised that. Is that? Hang on. I want to make sure that rotor is the one I want. Performance, yeah, I want the performance one. I want them to be identical, so that's the thing I have to do. Let's see, clips. I'm gonna have to get a couple more clips because I don't have the clips for the other engine over there. So what I was trying to do was trying to get these engines, trying to get the parts for the engines so the build isn't so bad. So you don't see me flipping back and forth in between the tablet and the parts catalogs to building these engines. So, but I still see that I've still messed up here and there. So, hey, I tried. I tried. I just got off the road after being on it for about 3.5 hours or 4.5 hours. Sorry. So yeah, I'm a little punch drunk from the road, I suppose. But I figured this was a nice segue into the movie cars because of its relevance with the Eddie Van Halen piece that we did. So I'm pretty happy about that. We need a water pump pulley. So let's get ourselves a water pump pulley. So yes, this car was at the very beginning of the movie, and I was thinking I needed something else. Oh, clips for the other one. Clips. A couple of clips here. I may need those for the other engine that's on the stand. Where am I? Here we go. So yeah, 4 minutes into the movie, this is the opening scene is this guy driving this car through I want to say the Swiss Alps. I mean, it's very mountainous, very nice looking, very pretty, right? Let's see, we got to do that. That goes underneath. That goes underneath. Okay, we need to go underneath the car. And he's driving along, he's got his sunglasses on. He's got a smoke and he's just doing it up, right? And he goes into a tunnel, and he's going pretty fast. He goes in this tunnel, and all of a sudden you hear this boom, and then next thing you know is this bulldozer's backing out of this tunnel with this car attached to its blade. So it's the impression that this guy was driving along, not really paying a whole lot of attention, I guess, because how can you see a bulldozer? I guess it was sitting in the dark. I guess he wasn't running his lights, I suppose. Anyway, he runs into the bulldozer and it kills him right at the very beginning of the movie. How crazy is that, right? So you're wondering, it's been years since I'd seen this movie, and I don't remember why the guy got killed, or why this person, why they were even after this person, why they set this all up. This bulldozer backs out of the tunnel, and then it pushes the car over the edge, right? And then you have this guy at the very top of it, very Italian looking, right? Very Italian looking, and he basically, I think he throws a wreath or something, like farewell, or like saying farewell to the car, or whoever the guy was in the car. So I had to figure out, like I said, it was been years since I'd seen this movie, so I had to figure out who this dude was, right? So come to find out, this dude is the mastermind behind a big heist, right? He was going to be this mastermind behind this big heist. And the Italian mafia boss actually finds out about it. So basically they put the hit out on him, and that's what it was all about. And they killed him off. Well, this dude that got killed, his friend gets out of jail, finds out about all this, finds out the plans, and then proceeds with the plans, right? So I don't remember how much money was involved or any of that. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the movie, is just the whole heist thing. Now, I did see both the 69 and the remake of it. I thought the remake was a lot better. That's probably only because I like those Mini Coopers a lot better. Probably because the cinematography was a little bit better. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, those are okay. Did I get these caps? Yes, I did get these caps. So yeah, I've tried to get as many of these parts as I could, so I could just jump right into the video and start doing this up. Because this would be a pain to build 2 engines, and it would make for a very long video. So this Lamborghini Miura, when I was looking it up on the internet, of course the one that they wrecked was a shell, and I believe I had read that it was just a mock-up shell, so it really wasn't even a Lamborghini thing. But the original Lamborghini and the driver actually were reunited. So the original driver of the Lamborghini Miura in the movie was brought together with the original car from the movie, which was pretty cool. I mean, how often does that happen? And in one of the interviews, I think it was, I think I read it in. Now I gotta think. I can see the logo. I think it's classic sports car. I think it was an article online. And he didn't even tell his girlfriend or his wife at the time that he was even in the movie. And he goes on to say, some funny things, like he was the one driving it, but the cameraman was. They took Saturday and Sunday to film that. 4 minutes into the movie, 4 minutes, and Saturday and Sunday to film. Saturday and Sunday. Is that outrageous or what? That's a whole lot. I mean, that is a lot of filming for just 4 minutes. It's ridiculous. All right, let's. I'm hoping that. See, there are a few parts that I missed. No, I need the. No, I need the chain. I didn't need a sprocket. I needed the chain. I'm an idiot. So yeah, this poor car lasted 4 minutes, and actually lives infamously on the internet. Which I found it quite amusing. And when I found out Eddie Van Halen owned one of them, I was like, "Oh man, this is cool. This is perfect." This will go right into how I had planned on doing this. So just kind of segued into and away from Eddie Van Halen into, hey, an Italian heist movie. Why not, right? Now, I know what you're thinking. Hurst, why are you doing the Miura? I mean, come on. There was a Mini Cooper in there, which is far more popular. Yes, well, it is far more popular. And I figure, why not do this one? Because this car is not in any of the other movie that I know of anyway, and I've been looking. And it deserves some recognition, right? One, Gollywog made it. So Gollywog, I think, has announced pretty much his retirement from making any more mods. I mean, good for him. He's probably moving on to other games, other things, which is, it's inevitable, honestly. Other games come along, they require modding, and you get interested in other things. You just you can't get stuck on this. I mean, it's kind of selfish of us as players of this game to beg him to stay and to make more mods, because, I mean, come on. Now, did I not get enough of these? Guess not. Huh. Okay. So crank it is. So, you know, hearing of the news that he's not going to be doing any more modded cars, I thought this was highly appropriate to go ahead and do this Lamborghini. Now, I'm hoping there was no changes made to it because I've had this in my files forever. And, well, I've become very relaxed on trying to update anything in my folder anymore. Is that good? I think we're good. Okay, so take you off of the engine stand. Put you into here. Now this is going to require two transmissions. See, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a thing of beauty? That is just awesome looking. Now, the car itself doesn't have 2 inches, but the engine probably does look something similar to this. And this is actually really, really cool looking. There is some clipping underneath, but hey, I don't care. I really don't care. Okay. Let's throw this in the air. Let's put some transmissions on it. Yeah. Now, what transmissions do you need? You need, well, we put that exhaust system on. We need the i4RWs. So the i4 rear wheel drives. We'll get these i4 rear wheel drive. We get a couple of these. Man, these are massively expensive. So let's go ahead and put that in. I mean, that one in. I knew it as soon as I saw it. I was like, oh man. Okay, so that one's in. Get up underneath there. Get that one in. Now we need to lower it. See, that's this a problem with engine building. Without having to stand, is you have to raise it, lower it, raise it, lower it. It's ridiculous, but. Honestly, it would be the way it would be. I mean, you're not gonna put the pistons in the block and then manhandle the block into the engine bay. Well, I mean, some people might be able to, but I couldn't. All right, so down in here we should have a couple starters. Do I have 2 starters? I only have 1. Great, perfect. Figures. Now, my thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, because this is like a dummy one, I wonder, do we have to put oil in both of them? I'm going to find out. I'm putting oil in the back one, and this is the one I built in the car. And then I'm going to go over here, and I'm allowed to fill that one. So I think you have to fill both of them. Oh, I'm overflowing. Oops. Whew. Okay, that was a bit much. Yeah, maxed. What's this one say? Yeah, maxed. Okay, we're good. We are good on the oil. All right, we have a thing of beauty. All right, let's go ahead and take care of some of this stuff up front while we have it here. I don't see a brake cylinder. I don't see a brake cylinder anywhere, so we're going to keep it. That's fine. See if I can repair these parts. Hey, those parts get repaired easily. Nice. Now, typically I would look for a different set of wheels for this. The wheels that came on this are very, very similar to this. So Gollywog made a really good choice on this. My only other choice would have been this with the ones with the spinners on them, and that's either going to be a Ford. Oof! Look at all that. That's Awful looking. It's either going to be the Ford, like the, oh crap, that I thought that got repaired. The Ford ones, or I forget what the other ones are for. Yes. All right. Okay, where is the battery? There's the battery. Oh, there's a battery right there. All right. So that is done. Okay, so let's clutch and pressure plate. I already put the clutch and pressure plate on. I think I've got everything here. Did I not put the head in on that one? You know what? I put the wrong head on that, didn't I? Son of a gun. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Alright, guess what? I'm taking this back apart because I want the head in there. That's ridiculous. Alright, so maybe I can just edit this out and finish this up later. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that. I was being careful too. I should have went back in and deleted all my parts, and I didn't do it. So this has got to come out. All of this has got to come apart. Okay. I tell you what, I'm going to do some editing. I'm going to do this real quick, and then I will be right back. Alrighty. Well, here we are back at it. I've got put the head, the proper head back on, the performance head back on, and now I'm putting the exhaust manifolds back in. What a screw up. Okay, so what I want to do is, I started doing this. Let me clear off. They didn't have power steering pumps on either one of those. Mirror down, sprocket out. That's out, that's out, that's out, and that's out. Hoping I put a performance now that I saw that. Oh, wait a minute. Did I put it for performance? Okay, let me check these out again. Jeez. See, double your pleasure, double your fun, double your headache. Oh my. So let's pull these transmissions out. Take a good look at my clutch and pressure plate here. Okay, so yep, looky there. Yep, I did not do that one. So let's do this. See, I've messed up. Now the clutch is good, but the pressure plate is bad. Wait a minute, I only have the one pressure plate? Hang on, I thought I had... Did I get rid of it? Pressure plate. Let me go get another pressure plate out of here. Jeez, what did I just say? What the heck did I do? Pressure plate. Did I accidentally delete everything? That's crazy of me. Okay, let's get in here. Alright, pressure plate. No, wait a minute. That's the wrong one. That's the right one, right? Yep, that's the right one. Throw out bearing. Yep, and that's it. Okay, so we put the transmissions back in it. Alright, now everything is copacetic. Everything should be okie dokie. What bolt was I missing? Oh, the one down here. Totally missed it. Alright, so yeah, like I said, the suspension does clip through on this a little bit, but who cares? I do have a couple of crates. I do the odd jobs every once in a while. And that's just to... I'm working on getting those badges, man. You have to repair... What is it? 1,000 cars? To get it? I'm getting close. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Alright, we've got the front end as much as... Got that. Okay, let's start doing... Let's do some real work here. Let's get these wheels and tires off here. Oh, like I was saying, the spinners. These do have like a spinner type wheel on them. I would love to put those on there, but you have the Ford and you have it's the Typhoon ones is what I was thinking about earlier. The Typhoon ones. So I want to take a look at those when I get there. And possibly use them. I don't know yet. Just don't know. This looks like an odd setup for this. Doesn't it? Part coil, part independent suspension. Kind of weird. Like I said, I have not updated this. I have not updated this. So if Gollywog updated his mod, I certainly did not update my files. Okay, so all that's done. Okay, we gotta get that off there. Trying to figure out what we need here. I wonder if that all counts for inspecting all the parts. That's one thing I needed to figure out. Because when your skill points, it says you can, you know, you can scan or, what is this? Examine. Examine more than one part, right? So, how does that work? Do I have to put a shift? Do I have to... I've been trying to figure that out. Because that's another badge I've been trying to get, is to examine all these parts. I think I just examined like 10,000 freaking parts, man. Haven't quite figured that one out yet. I mean, yeah, I know how to examine parts and stuff, but wowzers, man. Crazy. I wonder if Gollywog's watching this going, man, this is such a debacle right here. Why did I even do this? It's kind of an interesting setup back here, that's for sure. And this is an interesting mod. So if you want something with a bit of a challenge to it, by all means, grab this one. Shock absorber, spring, cap, drive axle. And bada bing, we're done. Let's see how many of these parts we can destroy. I'm sure several. Alrighty. So right off the bat, let me get some suspension pieces going here. We get two of those, and two of those. Oh, you know what? I don't need those. I don't need to. That's all. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I was taking the other rear end. I don't know why. And this thing's in bad shape, right? Alright, so for wheels and tires. Oh yeah, we got... Yeah, this thing's got like double... we do have that. What am I thinking? We do have like double the spring action here. So, I mean, this has got to be one of the best handling cars in the game with the way this rear end is set up. I mean, come on. Alright, so in our inventory, let's go ahead and get rid of these pieces that we're not going to use them. These are running 15s. We could update this a little bit and go run with a set of 16s. That might be interesting. So, you take a look at those, right? Okay, let's jump onto the tablet into the rim side. And I'll show you. See, I think the Typhoon ones are down here. See, these are the Typhoon ones down here, and they have, you know, an opening here, opening here, opening here, large, and then small openings. Now, if you look at the Ford replacement, see, this is the ones that's on there now, the Retro 6s. So if you look at those, ooh, I was hoping you could keep them in one spot to see the Ford ones. There's the Typhoon. Yeah, figures it would be all the way up here. So now these are the Ford with the spinners, right? So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 openings. 6 openings. This one has, of course, 5 openings. This one has multiple openings. So I think I would love to put those back on it, but I actually like the idea of putting the Typhoon rims on it just for the sake of the spinners. So, and we're going to chrome them, or I think we're going to chrome them as well. Actually, maybe not. So we're going to get 4 of those at 16. Should I chrome those on here or not? I think I will. I mean, why not, right? I'll probably darken them up a little bit. Let's see. We'll go. We're going to go chrome. We can go 75%. Let's go 80%, so it's not so blazing. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think 80% will look good. Let's do 80%. Go down to 80%. There we go. Something a little bit different. I like the wheels on them. I wish we could have a shiny aluminum. Not so much chrome, but a shiny aluminum. That would be, in other words, polished aluminum. For those that are saying, Hurst, polished aluminum, polished aluminum. Yes, polished aluminum is like a nice shiny aluminum, not chrome, but like it has a nice shine on them. All right, so these we're gonna go with the spinners on these, and the wheels are 205 65. 205 65. What we're gonna do is 205 65. So on the back, we're going to go a little wider with a 225, 235. There's a 65 on the back. We're going to go with a 60. Let's see, we upped it. We upped the diameter, upped the width. Maybe go 55. Let me see what those look like. Try one. Now the tires make a lot of difference on these too, because just the way they're shaped around the edges of this. So that doesn't look too bad. I think we'll accept that until I put it on the car and go, it looks too small. Of course. All right, springs done. What do we have in our inventory? Oh, let's clear out our inventory, parts, pieces. Yeah. Eddie Van Halen's Miura had some nice meats on the back of it. Okay, so let's see what we got here. If we go by name, we're gonna go by name. Wow, we are in bad shape here. Brakes. Need a caliper, 2 discs, 2 pads, of course. Whew. Both the bottom suspension arms? That's ridiculous. 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, which I think I already have those. 1 of those. Rubber bushing times 8. 1 of those, 2 of those. Okay. Let's go shopping. call up the boys over here at Summit Auto Parts. Brake caliper, brake caliper, brake caliper. One of those. Two of those. Two of those. Man, I couldn't believe that. Rear shock absorber Bs. Shock absorber caps. I think I got those. I got those. Rear spring, got that. Rear wheel hub bushings times 8. Need 1 spring cap and 2 wheel bearings. Okay, so let me take a look here. I did not get the caps or the springs. I did not. Okay, so I need those. I thought I got them, but I guess I... Alright, and now we are going to screw up and go into that. Let's sell off all the parts that are old and janky so I don't deal with those anymore. And then start building and see what this looks like. Rear air axle. Yeah, this is quite the interesting setup here, that's for sure. Golly, I'd love to hear what your thought was on this. I'm sure it's... I mean, these modders, they try to make things as original as possible. So this is probably, you know, trying to do this type of a setup is probably the best way to make the rear end look right. You know what I mean? So I'm sure that's the way of the world. Okay, so I forgot to get bushings for the control arms, so I'm going to have to get those. I just got enough for, yeah, I just got enough for the rear end. Alrighty, now we're gonna go with these bad boys and see what it looks like. I don't think it's looking too bad. Have to figure out, let's build the other side and then we'll throw some parts on it. Oh, I need to get another bushing. So I do kind of like the way this is set up. There's like all kinds of suspension going on here. This cart needs to be, this cart would have to be stiff in the corners. This thing ought to really handle well. Like I said, this is crazy. But have to hand it to you, GW. Quite ingenious the way this is set up. Yeah, I get that people are probably freaking out because it's clipping through everything, but man, this is kind of cool. I needed another bushing? Really? How did I picked up 8. Picked up 8. I don't understand. Oh well. I'll have to review the play and figure out what I did wrong because I don't remember. A little bit of lag there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I think I've got everything here, right? I am going to put the rear end on here. Let's see, what spare parts do I have? Okay. Don't mind these cases, those were from Odd Jobs. Let's drop this down. Let's jump into the body shop real quick, because what I want to do is go ahead and I might as well go ahead and get all the pieces that I need for this, just so I can see what the wheels look like. How's this spelled? M-U-I-R-A, I think. That's how it's spelled. Miura? Nope. I'm wrong. How's it spelled, GW? M-I-U-R-A. M-I-U-R-A? M-I-U. M-I-U-R-A. Okay. So all this is going, because we need all of this. This is an expensive car to build. So there's that, and that does not look too bad. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm enjoying that. Okay. Okay, I thought I saw something in there. Front window. Front end. Headlights. Headlights. All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and send this over to Lift 1 and get everything cleaned up here. Yeah, I think we will be good with that. I think we are fine. That lifts up. Okay, that's cool. Does the trunk lift up? Yeah, the trunk lifts up. Look at that. That is just awesome. Oh my god. This is just awesome. Okay. Let's get the front end going, shall we? Down to the final stretches here. Now, so this front end is just as freaky as the rear end, or what? I don't know. First time building this, so there. I know a lot of people are probably thinking, Hurst, there's no freaking way. This is the first time you've built this car. It is. I swear to you, it is. And you can probably tell by the strangeness in my voice when I'm putting together that rear end. Holy cow. But yeah, this is the first one I've built. I've come across them, but they were always the mileage was always high on them. When I came across this one, I bought it, right? I bought it and thought, okay, what am I going to do with it? But I kept it. Now it actually happened to be on this profile when I bought it. So I left it out in storage, and I left it in the parking levels for a while, and then I come across there was a site, the movie cars site, and I happened to see that this particular car was in the Italian job. So I was like, okay, all right, cool. So that's how I got it to be. Now I've seen a couple of them, but I've never built them, because this is the first one I built, and I'm building it on air with you right now, and this is just an awesome job here. Let's see here. Why don't you want to? Oh, okay. Got to take you off first. So it looks like all the particulars, all the standard stuff is going to need to be replaced in the front end here. Of course, cross member B, sway bar. What is that? Knuckle B. Okay, all that stuff will be. We'll get rid of that fuel pump and give them something a little bit better. Oh, let's clear out my list here. There we go. Let's see if we have one of those. Suspension, knuckle cover, sway bar. Yeah, not too bad on this, really. Typical stuff, typical stuff. Alright, so now the wheels. What came off the front here? 205/65. So we went with the sport tire, 216s. We went with the 235 on the back. So we're gonna go with a 215 on the front. We'll go with a 50 profile. Alright, now that's not what I wanted, but let's go back in here. Let's start picking up all of our parts. Suspension. I'm going to need 2 of you, 2 of you, and 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you. 12 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you. Now, all that to say, okay, we got, I need a cylinder, both those, and both those. Front axle cover I did not get. Front wheel hub I did not get. Bushings, tie rod ends, the sway bar B's I did not get. I think I got everything else. Grab you. Let's get you all mounted up. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. You know, it's kind of fun to know that they found the original car from the movie, and they actually brought together the original driver and the car together. I think that's just an awesome. I would say an awesome story, but you guys would think I'm like really crazy as far as it's like finding your long lost brother. Right? Nah, this is better. This is something that was, hardened steel. That's something that he drove in the movie, right? And he was able to get his hands wrapped around it again. I mean, come on. Did I get a sway bar? I did not get a sway bar, did I? I knew it. I knew I missed something. I should have all of my bushings on this one. I don't know why I didn't have all the bushings on the last one. That was kind of odd. See, now this shouldn't let me put the wheel on it without the stuff on there, but it's going to let me, just because. Okay, so quick tire check. I think they'll be fine. the slightly smaller diameter tire. Now, really, for something like this, it probably needs to be probably would have been better for handling purposes, having a square setup. What I mean by a square setup is that having same size tires on all four corners of the car. I'm not sure with this type of a car. I'm sure this car handled well in its day. I mean, come on. It's a Lamborghini for crying out loud. I'm sure it handled extremely well in its day. It's just a shame in the movie to see this beautiful piece of machinery destroyed within 4 minutes. Guys just, you know, cruising right along, lighting up a smoke, chilling in the Swiss Alps. And kabam! Actually, to me, they kind of pulled a vanishing point on him. All right, we have, I think we have everything with the exception of global body. Oh, I've got to do the interior yet. Crankshaft bearing cap. What? What's 100%? Crankshaft bearing cap. Engine block. That should have been all good. I'm not pulling it all apart. That's fine. Alright, we're going to put you over here. I don't think there is any interior pieces except for that. Okay. That works for me. I think you deserve the steering wheel right here. Yes, that looks like a thing of beauty right there. Plates. Italy. Do we have Italy plates in here? Italian plates? India, Indiana. Italy. Cool. A pair of these. M-I-U-U-R-A. Now, I don't know why, I actually don't know why those engine pieces didn't come up, because I had everything out and I was putting everything back together, so I don't know why that is. But that's fine. Let's go give it the paint shop. We're going to paint it that color, yeah. I actually think it was more like a reddish orange. But that's okay. Stick her over to the dyno. Yes, please. See, it only shows the one engine there, so that's fine with me. Sweet, 350 horsepower. Haha! 276 pounds of torque. There we go. I'm thinking those extra spare parts in that other engine helped out in there. I'm thinking so. Alright, well there you have it. The Lamborghini Miura. It's a beautiful car. Nice complement with the truck, right? Nice complement, right? I know the wheels aren't exact, but I like these wheels on it a whole lot better than I did the ones Gollywog put on there. And Gollywog probably put the ones on it most likely look the most to the original, so that's fine. Alright, so there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you stick around and see what's coming next. Next movie car video is going to be a first on this channel. So you want to stick around for that. If you want to stick around for it, hit that subscribe button down below so you will not miss it. Alright? But yeah, you've got to be here for that. So for this one, for right now, I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button. Throw some comments down below. I'm sure I messed up something. Let me know. I'm always open to some feedback. So love it. Alright, guys, take care. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight, and I am out.